Professional event planners say they are left out of the state's reopening plan. So a local group is banding together to lobby at the state capitol. KSBY's Megan Healy shares how the organizers are trying to save their businesses before they have to shut down for good.
Private events like weddings, graduations, reunions, corporate parties, those were some of the first things to be canceled when the pandemic hit, and they might be the last to return. A group called the San Luis Obispo County Event Coalition is hoping to be a part of the reopening conversation and prove to state leaders that they can hold some of these events safely in the COVID-19 era. Before COVID-19, venues looked like this. For 6 months and counting, they look like this.
We've been pretty quiet. We have moved our whole season, which started 2 weeks after the shutdown.
With little to no events on the calendar at Green Gate Ranch and Vineyard, Director of Operations Jenna Wilson worries about future reservations.
Everything that had to be postponed to 2021 means that we can't bring in new revenue in the 2021 year.
Event planners struggling.
Private event industry is dying a pretty quick death here.
To find guidance. So local business owners created the San Luis Obispo County Event Coalition.
There is literally no conversation being had in Sacramento about the private event industry. None. We're not even on a guideline.
Not only are they calling on industry workers to follow best practices, but also asking state leaders to provide them.
We know that these events are happening because people are taking it upon themselves to do it, and they're just not being done right.
Holiday says it can be done safely. Tolosa Winery is serving food at socially distanced tables and pairing wine with masks at private tasting events. She's been going off of restaurant guidelines, but says it would be easier if there were specifics.
The problem is that we're being lumped into events as a whole, large-scale events, festivals, concerts, where you have those mass gatherings. What we want to see are private events that are outdoors for a small amount of people that are regulated.
Since California is lacking guidance for private events, industry workers say clients are leaving.
We're seeing successful events happening around the U.S. with clear guidelines, a scaled approach to reopening different size events. Unfortunately, California is losing some business right now because those other states are reopening and we're not.
Members of the coalition tell me that they've been talking with San Luis Obispo County public health leaders, but the reopening guidelines locally depend on state guidelines. Reporting in San Luis Obispo, I'm Megan Healy, KSBY News.